There's a more likely cause to your ADHD symptoms than actual ADHD. And I'm probably going to lose a lot of business over this as a psychologist. But there is an actual deficiency in the human body that very much mimics ADHD. And this deficiency is about 15% in the population in the United States, while ADHD is only about 6% in the population. So if you consider those numbers, then this deficiency is way more likely than having ADHD. And this particular deficiency is iron deficiency. So we know that about 15% of Americans have iron deficiency. And this is much higher in women than in men. And iron deficiency maps almost exactly onto the symptoms of ADHD. We have the restlessness, we have the brain fog, we have issues with dopamine and serotonin because we actually need iron in order to create those neuromodulators. We have inattentiveness, we have lack of motivation. All of these symptoms almost exactly map on ADHD and iron deficiency. And the thing about psychology is that oftentimes there's a biological root cause to your psychological problems. And addressing that biological root cause is often a lot more effective and a lot more financially intelligent than going to therapy first. And I say this as a psychologist. This is what I do for a living. So I have no interest in telling you all this, but really get blood tests, get your iron tested, get your vitamin D tested, because all of these deficiencies very much can cause anxiety, ADHD-like symptoms, and you could spend years in therapy paying a lot of money for therapy and not addressing these root causes that could actually be the root cause of your mental health issues. And if you already are in therapy and you're not getting a lot of benefit, you might want to look at this biological cause of mental issues first, because it will allow you to address things that you might have missed. So address those root causes first, because they make so much sense. It makes sense why we would be anxious or our minds wouldn't be working properly when we have actual deficiencies in our bodies. And so make sure you get those blood tests. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to find a practitioner that will do blood tests for you. I've heard a lot of good things about Function Health. This is not sponsored at all, but this is kind of just a PSA for everyone out there. This is something that a lot of people don't know about, a lot of people don't talk about, but this is something that could make you feel so much better. It could completely clear up your brain fog. It could fix your focus, and it could be as simple as taking iron supplements.